Hello, everyone. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to talk about this issue. And thank you for clicking the video. Please make sure to comment below if you like the video or want to share your opinion on this topic. In this video, I'm going to talk about what is bandwagon effect, the factor of why bandwagon effect is happening, and the example of bandwagon effect, and lastly, how to avoid bandwagon effect. Okay, firstly, the bandwagon effect is the term used to describe the tendency for people to change their style, behavior, or attitudes simply because other people are doing so. More specifically, it is a cognitive bias by which public opinion or behavior can alter because of particular action or belief rallying amongst the public. It is a psychological phenomenon whereby the rates of uptakes of belief, ideas, fads, and trends increase proportionate to the number of people who are doing it, the follower or believer. As time went by, this will get bigger and bigger and bigger as others will also hop on into the bandwagon, regardless of whether the bandwagon is right or wrong. So what are the factors that cause this effect? There are several factors that causes the bandwagon effect. First off is efficiency. The bandwagon effect serves as a mental shortcut, allowing for decision to be made quickly. Usually, it takes time for an individual to evaluate a behavior or thought and decide upon it. People who are affected by bandwagon effect are usually not researching what they're following. They don't care. They usually will always believe what other people are telling them. Next is the sense of belonging. Some people have the tendency to conform with others out of desire to fit in with the crowd and gain approval from others. As conformity ensures some level of social inclusion and acceptance, many people will go along with the behaviors and ideas of their group, no matter if they think that their behavior is wrong or you don't agree with their behavior, but you still follow it. Just so you can avoid being the odd one out. You don't want to be different from your group. For example, if some of your friends are going to the beach, even though you hated beach, you will still follow them. Okay, the next factor is informational social influence. People tend to conform with others out of desire to be right. So, under the assumption that others may know something or may understand the situation better. In other words, people will support popular belief because they are seen as correct by the larger group or the majority. Moreover, when it seems as though the majority is doing certain thing, not doing that things become increasingly difficult. Yeah, for example, like in everyday situation, when your friend is not fasting, you are tempted to break your fast just because other people are not fasting. So your rational decision becomes skewed because other people are not doing that. And this information that you receive from other or behavior usually will spread to other, and which cause a lot of bad thing, obviously. And next factor is the fear of missing out. Some people are anxious of missing out things that others are doing. Maybe they are maybe more susceptible to the bandwagon effect. Yeah, for example, if all your friends have Apple and you feel the need to buy Apple even though you don't like it because you don't want to miss out on what Apple is. That's fear of missing out. That's also the bandwagon effect. And lastly, being on the winning side, the desire to support a winner or avoid supporting a loser can be what makes some people susceptible to the bandwagon effect, such as in the case of voting for a candidate because they're in the lead. And you also would want to be feeling more superior than others who support that loser belief. So you feel good if you choose that one. Now, why do I feel the need to bring up this issue? Because I think a lot of people, especially a lot of teenagers, are affected by this effect. For example, if you look at the recent issue, a lot of college students are joining the demonstration. Yeah, that one when the olive oil were rare for some reason. Yeah, that. In my opinion, a lot of these students don't actually know what they're fighting for. A lot of them just want an approval from their peer. Yeah, they usually will post selfies in their Instagram stories or WhatsApp story to get that approval. Okay, so you must be wondering, how do you avoid bandwagon effect? So what you should do to avoid this effect is always cross-check information on the internet. Checking the validity of any information is necessary. Asking the source or checking various sites help us reach a credible conclusion, a better understanding, and know better. Also, you will not get hooks. Okay, the second thing that you can do to avoid this effect is try not to jump into conclusion. Jumping to conclusion is what allows the bandwagon effect to be so effective. Always stay neutral until enough evidence is provided. This way, you just don't blindly support a belief, trend, or attitude because other people are doing so. The last thing that you can do to avoid this effect is be more open-minded. Yeah, we cannot use past action as an example. Mentality like he will not do something like that or it has never happened before should be avoided. Like if just because like the last demonstration achieved something, doesn't mean that this demonstration is achieving something. Maybe other people are just feeling their agenda. Okay, that's it. Thank you. All in all, you should always check for information, don't jump into conclusion, and be more open-minded so we don't get affected by bandwagon effect. Thank you. If you have any other question, please feel free to ask me in the comment section below. Thank you and goodbye.